Cindy. Hi, Nicole.
Hi.
Hey.
How are you guys today? All right. So last time you were here, you were going to the Lilac Festival. Is it okay if I take your blood pressure? Yeah, all right. Okay. So last time you were here, you were going to the Lilac Festival. Did you go?
Oh, your hands are cold.
I'm sorry about that. So did you go?
No, it started raining.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so blood pressure's done. I'm gonna take it off. Blood pressure's 143/72. I'm gonna put that in the computer.
Is that like bad?
It's slightly elevated. Slightly elevated, and probably something that Dr. Decker will talk with you guys more about when she comes in. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so what concerns do you guys have on your list today?
I'm sometimes feeling tired.
Feeling tired?
Well, and dizziness. You know, you've been dizzy a lot lately, and
Okay.
you gotta really just.
Nicole,
Oh,
I'm
oh,
just gonna slow down a little bit
Oh,
so
okay.
that we can all catch our thoughts and feelings, and I'll come back to you.
Oh,
Okay, so I'm gonna let Cindy finish what she was saying. Okay, so you're feeling tired
Yeah, I'm tired in the mornings a lot.
in the mornings. How often? Oh, how long has this been happening?
A while.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A while.
So is that something? I'm sorry, I'm interrupting. Is that something you want to talk with Dr. Decker about today?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is there something else you would like to talk about?
No.
No. So how about the elevated blood pressure? Would you like to talk with her
Elevated
about
blood
it?
pressure. What does that mean?
It means that your blood pressure is just a little bit above where we need it to be or where it should be, but Dr. Decker can go more into that. So is that okay to talk about?
Okay.
Okay. So is there something else you want to add to the list?
No.
Okay. So Nicole, any concerns for you?
Well, yeah. I mean, she's been drinking a lot lately.
No. Come on.
Yeah, like a lot lately.
I
and-
have not.
Okay. So from what I'm hearing, Nicole's saying that you've been drinking a lot and you haven't been drinking as much. Is that
I
what
had
I'm
a
hearing?
couple of beers and some drinks before, but that was when I was really, really stressed because I didn't get my money. I left my purse on the bus, and I was stressed out.
Okay.
That's
So
all.
Not working.
Stop.
okay. So is stress an issue you would like to talk about today with Dr. Decker? Okay, it's up to you. So, for right now, I have on our agenda is the tiredness and the elevated blood pressure. So, is it okay that I talk with, or that I add the stress to the list?
Whatever.
Okay. So, do you have any meds you need refilled?
I'm not sure. I had some kind of, I had a bottle that had some pills in it that I forget what they were for, but I think it began with an H, and that was in my purse I left on the bus.
Okay, so probably your hydrochlorothiazide, because that's the only med that we have on your list for right now.
Well, yeah, that's
Okay, so you need that refilled. Do you
Yeah.
have any forms you need filled
Oh,
out?
yeah. We have a DSS form.
That's right, and it's due
Yeah,
today.
due today.
Because I gotta have my money.
Okay,
Right.
so do you
Otherwise,
have
I
it?
mean, how can she get? You know?
Yeah, I gotta have my money. It's due today.
Well, it's kind
That's
of.
why we're here.
Sorry.
Okay, so what we can do
And I do the paperwork for her. so-
Okay, so what we can do, since we have a lot on our agenda already, is we can get to this, we'll set an appointment, get to this at another time. So it's nothing to worry about right now. We
What?
can have Dr. Decker to write a note to send over to DSS so that nothing will get turned off or you'll get sanctioned or anything
Are you
like
sure?
that. Positive.
Okay.
Alright.
Because I need my money.
Yeah.
But what I do need is for you to sign right here so we can get this process started,
Oh, okay.
okay?
You got a pen?
I sure do. And I'll make a copy and
I told you she wasn't gonna do it today.
I'll make a copy of this
I
and
better not get cut off. That's all I can say.
and I'll make a copy of this and Dr. Decker will be in shortly.
All
Okay.
right, so what's going on with Cindy and Nicole today?
So we have Cindy, and Cindy is here. She's a little anxious and a little agitated. She's here to talk about some tiredness that she's been having for quite a while. Her blood pressure's a little elevated, and there's also an issue of alcohol, but we kind of reduced that to talking about stress. So,
Okay.
so
All
that's
right.
the 3 things that are on the list today. They did have DSS forms, and we can take care of that another time. I did have them sign the
Great.
papers,
Wonderful.
and they're going to reschedule for that.
Okay. So if you're gonna make a copy, you can. Do you mind bringing that back in with the AVS?
Sure.
I'll give that to you. All right. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Nicole. It's good to see you both. How you doing today?
I'm alright.
All right. So, Lon was going over with me some of the things you talked about, and the things that she mentioned were feeling tired, having your blood pressure was a little high today, and then there was some concerns about stress and maybe some concerns about alcohol.
Oh yeah, definitely
So,
alcohol.
So,
That's a big problem.
okay. So, Nicole, I'm just gonna ask that we start with talking with Cindy, and then I'll
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
check in with you as well, okay? Because I do want to hear what you have to say too.
Okay.
So, Cindy, of those things, was there something else you wanted to talk about, or were those the most important things for you today?
Just the tired, I guess.
The tired. Is that what's most important to you, you think?
Yeah.
Okay. So, can you tell me a little about that?
I wake up and I don't feel like getting out of bed. I just want to sleep all the time.
Okay.
I wake up during the night, I have bad dreams, and I don't know. Not good.
Yeah. How long's that been going on?
I don't know, for a while I guess.
You think, when you say for a while, do you mean weeks, months, years?
Oh, a long time, probably since last year, I guess.
Since last year. Okay. Is there anything that changed last year?
Mm-hmm. My son moved away.
I moved her in with me.
Ah, okay.
He was just big into the drugs.
No, he wasn't. He
Well,
smoked one time.
Okay, fine.
Okay. So that was a big change for you then?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Do you feel like your mood has been different since that happened?
I don't think so. I'm just sad sometimes, I guess, when I start thinking about him. That's why I try not to think about him. And that's when sometimes I start to have a drink. And when I start, sometimes I might have 2 or 3.
Okay. I appreciate your sharing that with me. It sounds like you actually see the connection pretty clearly between feeling sad and then feeling stressed and then choosing to drink. So I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. So the tiredness is the main concern, but it sounds to me like the tiredness may be tied with some of those other things that we talked about, the stress and maybe the alcohol as well. So let's talk a little more about the sadness that you're describing, which I think is connected with the stress. I think that has a lot to do with the tiredness. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you said you've been feeling sad a lot. Is that like every day or how?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do you notice? Is there anything else you want to tell me about that? About feeling sad? Do you feel like you've lost interest in things that you used to like to do, activities that you used to like?
Yeah, I used to like to go outside a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Is it okay if I ask Nicole what because I see that she's sort of agreeing, and I'm curious what she is seeing. Is that all right?
Whatever.
Well, she used to have a really nice like garden, especially in the front and the back, and always working on the landscape and stuff.
Mhm.
But she just hasn't been doing that, and that's not normal. I mean, she likes going outside and being in the sun and working in on flowers. I think it makes her feel good. She's
Yeah.
good at it.
Okay.
My son used to help me.
Okay. Okay.
there's a couple other questions that I wanna ask that just have to do with your mood, okay, and then we can kinda talk.
Nobody else
more
helps me
broadly.
now.
Okay. Um. I'm feeling that there's a little tension between the two of you right now. I feel like we maybe need to talk about that a little, cause I'm having
She
a hard time
tries to
knowing.
run my life all the time and tell me I can't do things, and I'm older than she is, and I have a grown son that she won't let me see.
Okay, but you're living with her, right?
I have no choice.
Why is that?
She just wants my money.
Oh my gosh.
But why did you decide to live with her in the first place?
Can't
Was that a choice that you made, or was that something that somebody said had to happen?
They took my son away.
Okay. Who's they?
I don't want to talk about
Oh, okay, we don't have to talk about it. I'm concerned because, you know, what I'm hearing, some of what you're telling me sounds like some symptoms of depression. And, you know, that's very common in people who've had difficult things happen in their life. It's common in lots of people. And I'm worried that the depression may be related to the drinking. You said some days you do have 2 or 3 drinks at a time. And that is a little more than what we would recommend for a woman.
it. It's just beer.
Yeah. Okay. Do you think that, so I think that to help treat your tiredness, we might need to start by working on the depression and the drinking.
You could start.
What do you think about that?
Whatever you think.
Well, what I think doesn't really matter. I'm kind of jumping ahead a little bit here, but I feel like we need to talk about that a little. You know, I can say that you need to do something, but you're the one who is living your life and doing what you need to do. So if I say you need to do something and it's not something you want to do, then it
I'll do
doesn't
it.
matter what
I'll
I
do whatever,
say.
alright?
Okay.
Just don't want to be tired anymore, and I don't want to have bad dreams.
Yeah. Would you be willing to talk to a counselor about some of that?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Think that'd be good?
Okay.
I don't want a man, though.
Okay.
I don't want a man.
I don't
All
want
right.
to talk to a man either.
Can I would like to switch gears just a little, because I am concerned about your blood pressure. It was a little high today. And Dwan mentioned that you left, your purse was left on a bus, so
yeah, I left it on the bus.
there was a medication in there that started with an H that
It
you
made me
forgot.
pee.
Yeah,
I
so
peed a lot.
so that was your blood pressure medicine.
And I would wake up at night and pee, too.
Wow, okay. So that's something that we could work on.
And I think that is what made me tired, too.
Yeah, okay. All right, so maybe we could try a different blood pressure medicine.
That won't make me pee?
that won't make you pee as much,
Alright.
but
I'd like
that would help with your pressure.
That'd be good.
Okay?
Yeah.
Just to check, have you had any symptoms of pain in your chest or trouble breathing or anything like that?
No.
Okay, good. And I've kind of made a little bit of a plan here before I've examined you, but if it's okay, I would like to just take a quick look at you. Just check, make sure there's no swelling in your
Check
legs.
where?
Check your legs, make sure there's no swelling, check your pulse. Would
Okay.
that be okay?
Yeah, I guess.
So your pulses are good and strong, okay? So that's a good sign that the blood is flowing well. I'm sorry. You nervous when I examined you?
Yeah, I don't like to be touched.
Okay. Can I just check your legs real quick? So they look great. There's no swelling, which is also a good sign, because sometimes when people have high blood pressure, it can affect their heart and cause them to have swelling. Okay. So we talked about the blood pressure, we talked about the tiredness. Yeah, we're almost finished, okay? And then the stress and the alcohol. And Dwan's gonna get that form and she'll bring that in and we'll make a copy of it for you. So can you just, I wanna make sure that what I discussed made sense. So Cindy, can I ask you, what you understand about, what our plan is for today?
Um,
And here, I'm gonna write it in here for you afterwards, so we'll do it together.
I gotta take a new pill so I don't pee so much,
Right, good.
and you're gonna give me some lady to talk to
Good,
about how I feel.
okay. And maybe to talk a little about the alcohol?
Let's see.
She's
Okay.
a nice,
I'll put,
You know
I'll put,
she's
I'll
nice
put
around.
maybe alcohol, okay? Cause I,
That's
that's,
fair.
you, when you're ready,
Alright,
when you're
alright,
ready to talk
alright,
about it,
alright,
okay?
alright.
Alright, and then I would like to see you back in about a month if that's okay.
A month?
Yeah, would that be alright? I wanna make sure your blood pressure medicine is working okay.
I'm gonna need transportation. I have no bus
We'll take
pass.
care-
I
we'll
lost
take
my
care-
bag.
Okay. Why don't I have you speak with the social worker, okay?
They're gonna get me.
So I'll put that on here and we'll make an appointment in 1 month. Alright, it's really good to see you both. Cindy, thanks for sharing all that with me. And I'm gonna step out and Dwan will be in to just go over the plan with you again, okay? Alright, so, so the plan for Cindy and Nicole is that we're gonna change her medication. We're gonna switch to lisinopril instead of the hydrochlorothiazide, cause it made her pee too much. And then, she is willing to go talk to a counselor. I think she's got some depression along maybe with some anxiety.
That's good.
And then, she'd like to meet with the social worker about transportation concerns, and she's gonna come back in a month just to check in on everything.
Okay, so I just need you to sign this form, well, this letter, so we can fax it over to DSS.
Okay,
Okay? And I'm gonna give them a copy of it.
great.
All right.
Alright.
Hi, I'm back. Okay, so-
I mean, like, I gotta go work.
So first, I want to give you this. This is a copy of the form that we faxed over to DSS,
Oh, okay.
so that everything is taken care of until you come back in a month to have the DSS forms taken.
Alright, so we don't get, in trouble,
Right.
right?
Right.
So I'm gonna get my money, right? I'm not
Mhm.
gonna get cut off?
No.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, wow, let me keep that.
And also your after visit summary. So you went over with Dr. Decker that you're gonna start taking lisinopril once a day, every day.
That's the new medicine,
Mhm.
so I don't pee so much?
Exactly, right.
Okay.
And
I'll
you're
do
gonna
that.
you're gonna go see
That'd be
the
good.
counselor so you guys can talk about some depression and the things that are going on with you now.
Mm-hmm.
The
Okay.
lady, right?
Yes. And she's gonna make a referral so that somebody will be getting in contact with you to set that up. Okay, and am I missing something on here that,
Bus passes or something?
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
need a bus pass because I left my bag on the bus.
okay, so yep, then there's a social worker. She's gonna be outside at the front desk, so we can call and have her come and speak with you guys, okay?
Alright.
Alright, so this is for you. And everything's all set.
Alright.
So I hope you guys have a good day. There's a festival coming up soon. You gonna go to it?
Maybe. If it doesn't rain.
Okay. So have a good day, okay?